Hi friends, a very good morning to all of you. Today is day 3rd. I welcome you all in day 3rd. My dear friends, I have seen your comments and you all are doing great. My dear friends, you have taken the responsibility to go ahead in your life and to kill the procrastination. For that, I'm so happy and you are too happy. I can see in your comments, right? So now come to the point. First of all, my dear friends, here in day thought you have to understand what are we going to cover up in this session today right now, right? So first of all, we will cover follow-up in overview whatever we have done till last 2 days. Then secret number 2 of world-class performance. Secret number 1 we have seen. Okay, today we are going to discuss secret number 2 of world-class performance. And after that, my dear friends, the next thing which we are going to discuss, that is everything you know about exercise is a lie. Till now, whatever you know about exercise, it is a lie. The next thing, what exercise really does in our life, why we should do exercise, what is the impact of an exercise, that we are going to understand, my dear friends. Then your transformation over time, okay, how your body, how your mind, how your soul will get transformed with the due course of time, that you will understand. And next, the exact exercise I do which is perfect for everyone, my dear friends, and I will give you that exercise how to do that. Okay, the next thing, today's task, right? So without wasting time, come to the point. And my dear friend, first thing, follow up and overview. Did you wake up at 5 a.m. yesterday? Did you wake up? Many of them I saw the message, yes you woke up, and some of them you didn't wake up. So don't worry, in yesterday's video or in today's video already I have briefed. In yesterday's video I have briefed you how to wake up, because previously I have not given you that formula, okay, the 8 steps. So I have given you that 8 steps, and when you are following that 8 steps, then it will be very much easy for you for tomorrow to get up at 5 a.m. The next thing, my dear friends, did it feel amazing to you? Did you felt amazing when you wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m.? Do you know your why by heart? Look it every night before bed, my dear friends. You have to know your why, because we don't work until we don't know our why. Because, my dear friends, it is the human being tendency. We will not come in the peak performance until we will not aware with our why. So you have to by heart your why. You have to just engross your why, okay? And then this will help you a lot, my dear friends, in waking up, because you have a reason to wake up. Before that, why you were not able to wake up? Because you did not have a reason to wake up. You were thinking, yeah, as I was getting up, it's okay and fine. You were okay with your the daily routine, you can say that, okay. But now you are awakened soul, you are conscious soul. So I see people at, my different soul level. I don't see at male, female and email level, okay. I see people at soul level. For me, each and every one of you is equal, right? The next thing is that you have removed distractions, my dear friends. You have removed distractions, as I told you, digital detox of 24 hours. I hope you all have done, and if you have not done, please go and do today your digital detox. If anybody has not done his or her digital detox, please go today and do your digital detox. What do you mean by that? You have to just turn off all notifications, and you have not to use your phone for the whole day until it is not very important to pick your call, either your boss or your family members, okay. Nothing more than that, right? The next thing, my dear friends, you have replaced one toxic habit with a productive one, as I have given you this assignment, okay. You have replaced your one toxic habit with one productive one, okay. And if you have not done, I'm saying you just go and do it again, my dear friends. Remember, while watching this video, your life is not going to change. Your life is going to change while taking the decision. So take action, take decision right now, okay. If you have not eliminated one of your bad habit with good habit, then please search and do it. For example, you were reading newspaper for half an hour, so you can reduce that habit by reading books, okay, my dear friends. Because in newspaper, what you get, I don't need to explain that. All the negativity comes from newspaper and media nowadays, okay. The next thing is that, my dear friends, you have broken the instant gratification addiction, okay. As I told you, you have not to watch video after video, okay. You have not to listen songs after songs. You need time to digest those things also, and that's why nowadays you are working on your goals, and I have given you clarity. In the morning you have to go with 20 20 20, okay, means 20 minutes you have to do exercise, 20 minutes you have to read something, whatever whatever inspires you, and 20 minutes you can meditate. But I have told you in the beginning, you do not meditate, you meditate by 7 p.m. or 6:30 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. You can take any other activity, whatever. For example, if you're writing a book, you can write your book. If you want to if you have some household work even, which is very much important, or if you have to make your plan the whole day, if you have to plan, then that work you can do. It's up to you, what do you want to do. For example, if you ask to me, I wake up, I first of all I read my goals, after that I make my bed, then I have break, then I go to get fresh, then I have bath, and then I do my meditation, and after that I do my exercise, okay. And sometimes I do exercise before also, but after having bath, no, directly I go for meditation, and after that I do exercise, right? So this is all about me, but it's up to you, how are you going to set all these three activities with the 20 minutes of difference, or you can make it 30 minutes also, no issue at all. How much time you have, just divide it into according to your time, right? The next thing, my dear friends, which we are going to understand, you are already ahead of the rest of the world, right? You are already ahead of the rest of the world from 2 hours, okay? Because, my dear friends, I'll tell you, more than 95% people do not wake up by 5 a.m. and you are right now going to wake up by 5 a.m. or you are waking up by 5 a.m. So it means you are somewhere, my dear friends, ahead from the existing world, okay, or existing people who are around you, my dear friends. Now what next? I told you everything you know about exercise is a lie, and how it is a lie, that we are going to understand, my dear friends. Okay, first, lie number 1, we have to understand, you need to exercise to lose weight, okay, my dear friends. This is nowadays, I'll say it is growing industry to lose weight, you need exercise, right? But, my dear friends, it is a lie. It is a lie. What is the truth? Then you say, Jyoti, then what is the truth? How will I fit? How will I lose my weight? My dear friends, remember, less than 20% of your body shape is affected by exercise. The rest can only be changed by changing the diet. Means 80% of your body is affected by only your diet. What diet are you taking? Okay, but what people are doing nowadays, they are going to gym, they are going for exercise, okay, they are buying a lot of features or tools to do exercise, everything, but they don't control their diet, most of the people, because that needs discipline, that needs benefits a lot of self-control. And when the matter comes from discipline, self-control and taking action, then we divert or we get distracted, okay. It happens with each and everyone. So how to come out of that you need to remember. And, my dear friends, you understood this lie, okay. 20% of your body shape is depending on your exercise, but 80% is depending on your diet. The next thing is that lie number 2, exercise will make you tired. Some people has this opinion, exercise make us tired, why to do exercise? But, my dear friends, what is the truth? The truth is, exercise instead gives you tired, it will give you a boost of energy. When you do exercise, then you, my dear friends, you get a new state, you get a new dopamine, and those dopamines, it makes you flexible, it makes you adjustable with the world, with the people. You are in much more better condition to cope up with the people, okay. So exercise is something, I'll say, my dear friends, when you do not only you do not get movement or flexibility in your body, instead that you get the flexibility in your mind too, you accept the things easily, you get much more clarity, you get creativity, okay. So in these aspects, doing exercise is great. And, my dear friends, one more thing, the timing of the exercise is also very much important. I will say, if you are doing your exercises between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., then this is the best time, because at this time you get the fresh breathe, fresh air, cool air, okay, and everything supports you, the climate, the people. Even that time when you will go out, you will find a number of people who are doing the same thing. So like-minded people, you will find they will say good morning to you. You will, and you will get a good group over there. Might be then later on you can do the exercise with the number of good people, nice people who are like-minded like you. Okay, the next lie, what is that, my dear friends? Lie number 3: exercise is not needed if you are already slim. Some people say, I'm already slim, I don't need exercise. In this condition, what is the truth, my dear friends? You need to understand the truth is exercise has nothing to do with being fat or slim. Exercise has to do nothing to do with fat or slim, and this is a fact, my dear friends. Okay, whatever your body weight is because of two things, and that first is the diet. Okay, what diet we are taking. Another thing is also which nobody has taught you, I'm going to give you right now, my dear friends. Our weight is not accumulation of the food we have taken. Our weight is also the accumulation of the thoughts, the actions, the decisions, whatever we want to take but we have not taken, we have kept in our mind, and the accumulation of a lot of clothes, a lot many things which are not in, which we don't use but we keep in our wardrobe or at home. This also increases your weight, my dear friends. Okay, you would have not heard this, but I have heard this and I have gone in depth with that. Okay, this is also a part. So whatever you don't use, please remove it. Okay, don't keep at home. Even in terms of clothes, we keep many times for girls more than 50 sets clothes, 60 sets clothes, but how many sets clothes we wear on daily basis? Maximum, in everywhere that 80-20% ratio gets involved. Okay, 20% clothes we use 80% time and 80% clothes we use 20% time. Then you say, hey, are you saying to just remove my 10,000 rupees of sari or the suit? No, I'm not saying that, right? But if something which you don't use for last 2 to 3 years, better to give somebody. Now do some charity. Okay, this will be also a part of charity for you. Next, come to the point, the next point. Okay, that is very, very important, and that is, my dear friends, the next point is that it's okay to not exercise when you are going through a tough time. You will say, yes Jyoti, you are saying all right, but this is the tough time right now. It's okay if I don't exercise. But my dear friends, I will say, if you are going through the tough time, then that time you need more energy, more clarity, and for that purpose you need to do exercise. Because when you do exercise, then your cells, your membranes, your body, your bones, each and every part of your body is getting healed from inside. It is getting much more flexibility, fluidity, and all these things, my dear friends, helps a lot in digesting our food. And it works at mental level also. It gives you, as I told you, more clarity, more wisdom, more intellect. Okay, and you will be not the same person which you were earlier, right? So all these things we understood, my dear friends. And now even if we want the boost of energy, if we want to come out of depression is, sometimes we say, hey, I'm not in a good mood, so I don't exercise. If you don't exercise, if you're not in a good mood, if you're not exercise, then remember, my dear friends, what you will do, you will do something. Okay, what we might be, you will watch movie or you will watch TV or something like that, and what will happen? The next, depression. Okay, nowadays I'll say most every third person is depressed. I mean, you can say that every second person who is sitting just to you might be is depressed. Okay, this is the ratio of the world, my dear friends. Depression is increasing day by day because people are not working on their body. I told you, exercise is something. It's a flexibility of your mind and body both. It is connected to each other. So do it. It will help you a lot. For another thing, my dear friends, your body gets time to get awake, and nowadays our lifestyle is such, my dear friends, we don't get time to move our body in different direction and poses. So because of that also we get a lot of toughness and hardness in our body, and because of that we suffer from arthritis, joint pain, back pain, large number, all the diseases are somewhere also responsible for not moving our body. We are only feeding our body. So what I'm telling you here, my dear friends, the conclusion, don't only feed your body, just move your body. Feeding and moving both are important. So in Hindi it is saying that, we say that don't only khilao, just move it, hilao also, okay, means you have to shake your body, it will help you a lot, right? The next thing, my dear friends, which is very much important, and that is what exercise really does. You will say, okay, what it does not, I understand, but what exercise really does, now we are going to understand that thing. Exercise has immediate, long lasting and protective benefits for your brain that can, my dear friends, that can work for you the rest of your life. It is the most transformative thing you can do for your brain, okay, today. This is the statement of Wendy Suzuki, okay. He is a neuroscientist. He is saying it is related to our brain. Even if we want to expand our brain, if that's why I told you, if we want more clarity, wisdom, intellect, for that we need to do exercise. And the next point, my dear friends, is what? Regular physical exercise reduces the chance of heart disease by up to 35% and helps protect the brain again from Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases, okay. This is the research of British Heart Foundation, okay. So my dear friends, nowadays people are suffering from Alzheimer's disease a lot of time, okay, insomnia also. So all these diseases will be also root out from the exercise, okay. Another thing, my dear friends, exercise boosts your mood and energy immediately by producing dopamine, serotonin and noradrenaline, okay. And it, my dear friends, it kills the laziness from your body because it produces such a dopamine, serotonin and noradrenaline, and which will help you a lot to be in a good mood, and it will give you a good state, a positive state. And my dear friends, remember, your state is very much important, your mood is very much important to go through the whole day, because many times it happens the whole day passes and we say, hey, I don't want to do anything today, I don't know what is happening with me, I'm not getting my mood to do anything today, okay. It has happened many times with everyone, even it has happened with me also when I was not aware with this knowledge, my dear friends, okay. Now I am, and our mood, it gets switched time to time. After, I'll say, in a day, the mood is not same all the time, okay. It will get switched according to the situation, whatever we are facing, on the basis of that, my dear friends. But remember, if you want a success in your life, then you need a better positive state most of the time, okay. If you want disease free body, then your state is very, very important, my dear friend. So be in positive state always, right? And exercise will give you that positive state, and because of that positive state, you will be get rid of all the diseases. It will not come, because negative hormones will not get released, cortisol and adrenaline, okay. So it will keep you in, my dear friends, resourceful state somewhere, okay. It will keep you in resolving state. You will not take panga for faltu things, whatever is not important for you, right? The next thing, my dear friends, which is important from exercise, and that is which we get from that, it strengthens your memory and our hippocampus. And my dear friends, it strengthens our memory and hippocampus. Hippocampus is a part of memory which get strengthened when we do exercise, okay, timely and daily. The next thing, my dear friends, it is critical to form and retain long-term memory for facts and events. Means when you are doing exercise, then hippocampus will be strong much more, and we will be able to by heart or keep in our mind long facts and figures or important things, whatever we know in our day-to-day life. And this will generate new brain cells, my dear friends. So are you getting here? And if you talk about, can you give me the examples? Take the example of Baba Ramdev, okay. Do you think he is a yoga master? Yes, he is. But don't you think he is also a business tycoon, a very big business tycoon, right? What is there which he does not manufacture? He manufactures most of the things, and he is a brand ambassador somewhere for his own product. He never, most of the time he advertises his own product by himself only, and people buy it. So the thing is, what, my dear friends, how he gets so much clarity, how he is able to handle all these things, okay, because the whole day he is in that mood. I'm not saying you have to become Baba Ramdev and you have to do exercise for 4-5 hours, okay, because in exercise time he does start with 3 a.m. and till almost 10 a.m. he only does that and teaches that, because that is his profession, okay. So but for us, we have to do it according to our own requirement. So at least minimum 20 minutes we have to give it for our body. If you have more time, you give it. Okay. The next thing is that, my dear friends, which is very much important, that it improves focus and allows you to pay attention for longer. My dear friends, it improves focus, and nowadays the problem of the people is what? We are not focused at one place. Even we eat one thing and our focus goes in another thing, when that thing will come or when I will start eating that thing. Means the focus is not there, neither in work, nor in family, nor in at workplace, okay, nor with friends. Our focus is somewhere get defocused, right, my dear friends? So how can you get that focus, concentration, that attitude back with you, and how can you work with all your effort and all your energy? Because, my dear friends, remember, if you want success, then focus and concentration is very, very essential part. You cannot compromise with this. Until you will be not focused towards your goals, until you will be not focused towards your life, until you will be not focused towards your health, your relationship, your finances, nothing is going to work, my dear friends. How many videos you watch, that does not matter. How many courses you attend, that does not matter. How many things you have learned, that does not matter. But when the moment you will start putting your focus in that work, then you will get clarity why to do, how to do, and when to do. Okay, so this is important, so much important. So you, and my dear friend, this is, I will say, a most essential part which we are getting through exercise. The next thing, it is the best health insurance, my dear friends. You will say, how it is best health insurance? I'll say, my dear friend, physical nowadays you will see physicals increases the size of your heart and brains, okay, and it is producing more cells, my dear friends. When you are doing these exercises, then it is increasing the size of your heart, brain, and it is producing more cells and protecting from large number of deadly diseases, all for free. Okay, and my dear friends, remember, those who are staying at our home, they must do exercise, because if they will do exercise, then you will not invest a lot of your money with doctors, okay, because nowadays people eat less and they take medicines more, okay, so that should not be. If we want it for ourselves, if for our family, then this is something, my dear friends, this is very much important. The next thing is that your transformation over time, with the due course of time, how will you get transformed through exercise, that you are going to understand here now. And that is, my dear friend, first day one, DOMS. What is DOMS? Delayed onset muscle soreness. Delayed onset muscle soreness. It happens for 72 hours. If you are doing first days 20 minutes of exercise or 15 minutes even, if you are doing a good exercise, then you will feel by evening or by next day pain in your muscle, okay, and then it's, oh my god, how it is too paining, how can I walk today, leave it, okay. But remember, my dear friends, what happens here, domes get domes get built in our body, and because of that we feel that pain, and that will be only with us for 72 hours. So do not worry, the next day again you start, do little less only, okay, but in 72 hours you will be just get away of that. And some people, those who are flexible, those who are moving their body, they will not feel that DOMS problem at the same time. The next thing is that week 1 to week 3, what happens, we have to understand. If we are doing exercise daily, my dear friends, here better quality sleep, body products more mitochondria in our body, which generates more energy to us. So my dear friends, from week 1 to 3 we will get better quality sleep, means we will sleep for less hours, but we will be much more energetic, or we will get that energy even in 6 hours of sleep, which earlier you were getting might be in 7-8 hours of sleep, okay. The next thing is that, my dear friends, and that is what, week 6 to 8 mitochondria increases by up to 50%, okay. If we are doing regular exercise, then from week 6 to 8 in mitochondria in our body increases by up to 50%, my dear friends, and it gives us endurance and stamina. It increases our stamina like anything. And in female, sometimes they suffer from menstrual cycle also, their periods are not on time. So this menstrual cycle problem becomes also regular and healthy in women if they are doing exercise timely and daily basis. Okay, next thing, my dear friends, in 6 months, what you understand, what you will get in 6 months, muscles begin to take shape. Okay, your muscles will take shape and less likely to stop, can run faster for longer. Means, my dear friends, you will be able to run faster in a short span of time. Okay, so all these happens if we are doing it regularly, not once in a week or once in a blue moon. The next thing, in 1 year, my dear friends, bones become denser. It reduces risk of osteoporosis and proven to even reverse osteoporosis after 12 months. Okay, so the problem which is related to our bones nowadays, people are suffering a lot. Okay, they are going for knee transplant and other things. So if they are doing exercise regularly, then such people will not go to that trauma. Okay, because my dear friends, transplantation of anything, whether it's heart or knee or whatever, it is injurious and it creates a lot of problem, the person who goes with such type of treatments, my dear friends. The next thing is that in long term, as we understand here, in long term, lower risk of the developing arthritis, type 2 diabetes, dementia, colon and breast cancer. All these diseases will not come to you if you are doing exercise on daily basis, right? The next thing, quality of life, my dear friends. Higher probability of a longer than average life with more fulfillment, as exercise lowers the risk anxiety and depression. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which I told you in beginning. Okay, so my dear friends, the quality of life, you will live here quality life. Okay, you will be not a victim of depression, you will be not a victim of mood. Okay, I'm not in a mood to do this walk. You will get mood whenever, wherever you want. Okay, you will be able to create a better mood all the time. You will be in a positive state. Okay, and you will not release the negative hormones. Okay, and if you will not releasing the negative hormones, then definitely you're not going to get bored or in off mood or in unresourceful state. And if you're not reaching in unresourceful state or negative state, then you will never ever get illness. Because understand, my dear friends, one more thing, all the diseases are psychosomatic. Okay, when you will come in my NLP course, just sometimes we conduct a free webinar coming to that, then you will understand how diseases are related to our state. Okay, in that program we only teaches that how diseases are come and how diseases comes from the thought pattern, the wrong thought pattern, and it can be only cured through the right thought pattern. Whatever thought pattern the people has, whatever wrong thought pattern we have adopted, when the moment we will heal that wrong thought pattern with the right wrong thought pattern, then we will be able to just root out that disease, okay, from our body. So the next part, my dear friends, which is that side benefits. Side benefits is what? Money. We all want money. We all want to save our money. So if we are doing exercise on daily basis, then my dear friends, older people who exercise at least 5 days a week saves over 60 to 80% of medical expenses, right? And 60 to 80%. I remember I have a friend, my dear friends, and his mother was bedridden in her last time when she was living, when she was moving to the heaven, you can say that. Okay, and that lady was she was investing, I think, in a month 1 lakh rupees on her mother. Okay, in her medication and other things, right? And a lot money, like anything she spent, because she is a mother and she's definitely a very rich lady, and at the same time she is a very loving, everybody is loving towards their mother. We all will do whatever is possible from our side. But the thing is that, my dear friends, if everybody has to leave the body at one day, whether it's your parents or my parents or anyone or grandparents. Okay, but I want one thing, people should leave the world happily being at home, not being in the hospital, okay, and getting injected with the oxygens or injections, this, that, my dear friends. No, we have to live fully, we have to live completely, and we have to live also in the same way. And you can say that our elders also. So for that, even we have to motivate them. We have to make them understand why they need to do exercise. Okay, and it is our moral responsibility to do exercise and teach others also to do that. Now, perfect for everyone. So my dear friends, this is something which is perfect for each and every one of you. What if you could not get DOMS, muscle soreness? It is very good. If you're not getting DOMS or muscle soreness, it's okay, fine. Means your body is not paining. It's well and fine. What if you could do it without going out and without any tools or equipments? And my dear friends, I will give you the technique and hack by which you do not know to go to do exercise for gym or anything. Okay, I'll send you a video onto that also. So don't worry, today onwards only. Now, my dear friends, okay, there will be what you have to do for this. For this perfect health, what exercise you need to do, that thing I'm going to cover up in the next video, right? So till that time, just have a glass of water if you want, okay, and come back. I'm coming to you in just 1 minute. Bye bye, take care.